Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News with me, Katira King. Now, we're about to look at some yoga poses that our great yogini, Tope Hassan, is about to teach us in order to combat depression. Tope, let's start with yoga itself.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yoga is a combination of exercise, meditation, and breathing.
Right.
That's what it is. It's pretty much about binding and learning to be in control of your body, your mind, and your soul. That's just it.
Right. So within yoga, you also meditate. And what is meditation? Just let's break it down as simply as possible so everybody understands it.
Good. Meditation is pretty much getting calm, mastering your breath, clearing everything out of your mind, all the busy thoughts, and then beginning to focus on the void in your body.
Right.
And this is the same thing you do when you pray. You cannot actually have so much thoughts while trying to pray to God. So it is now doing it, but just physically for yourself so that you can decompose and decompress every busy and, nonsense part of your body and then begin to build good energy from within out and then sort out and focus on what you need to get done.
I love that. And yoga is it's an old Indian philosophy, right, and way of life. Is that correct?
No, actually, it's not. Yoga came from the Sanskrit teachings, which was formulated in the Asian colony. And it was a way for them to just maintain a healthy lifestyle and a balanced lifestyle among the people, the monks, the dancers, and every other part. It was just a society thing. And then it grew up to have so many teachings from the chakras and the Sanskrit and the preachings and all that kind of stuff. But now in the modern age, people have just taken the benefits of the exercise, the meditation, to just focus and help them keep maintain healthy lifestyles, mental, health, and just pretty much decompose and release stress from your day.
Okay. Yeah. And there's a little, I don't even know what to call this, calabash-looking thing here. What is that?
It's not a calabash. This actually is an emblem bowl. It's a singing bowl.
A singing bowl?
Yes. It is tuned to different, as a musician, you know different tunes from the C to C. So this one is tuned to G. Okay. And it just pretty much makes a sound.
What do you use the sound for?
For meditation. Oh. So just like how you have piano, musicals or instrumentals in, music could be different, like harps and all. This is one that really works on helping you. A lot of people have, big issues in actually clearing their mind. So naturally with this, you cannot even focus on any thoughts. It just takes away everything.
Really? No way.
So I'm going to try that today.
Okay.
A lot of people see these as, oh, this is so spiritual. But it's actually just a singing bowl.
I mean, spiritual is not a bad thing, is it? Why is that? When did that become an insult?
So there's spiritual and there's religious.
Right.
Okay, so some people think it's religious, like, oh, this is something that's like idol worshippers and all. Yeah, so let me say it's actually spiritual, not religious. Because as a spiritual person, you need to learn to take control of yourself as a person, your spirituality, your health, and all that. So it's not a religious thing. It's just like how you have trumpets in the church or anywhere. The trumpet in itself is not spiritual, but it's the use that. So let's try this. It's pretty much just focusing, sit up and relax and so continuously playing this brings out a sound that becomes very, very loud. And in the studio, it helps everyone to pretty much get relaxed.
I do kind of feel a little bit calmer.
It really changes the entire environment.
Why didn't you play this for me before the show? Oh my goodness.
Yes, that is what it does, yes.
Wow. I've never ever even heard of that before, much less seen one in action.
Yeah,
that is incredible.
The smallest one. They have big ones and you can have like lots of them and play. So this is a G. Okay. So you can have a C tune, a G, a B, A.
Amazing.
And you can play them like a song.
Let's get to yoga poses that an entrepreneur can do. So let's start with before work. If I had just woken up in the morning and I wanted to center myself and balance my mind and my energies and just get myself in a better mood for the day and combat the depression that I may have been feeling, what could I do?
So naturally, as entrepreneurs, you wake up and you actually feel lazy to get out of bed. So I'm going to imagine we're on our bed, sit up, okay? You want to cross your legs together. Make sure your back is straight, your spinal cord.
So let's just make sure
straight.
that we're catching this all on camera. So what is it that you're doing? You're actually teaching us how to position our bodies.
Exactly. So your legs should come together. Now, it depends on how you can. Some people, they're not so flexible, so all they can reach is here. And some can actually get down. For an advanced yogi, you can actually fold both legs together.
Oh, wow.
Right?
I mean, that's not even supposed to be humanly possible.
If you're also not that good, you can just sit this way.
Okay.
Now, the idea is make sure your back is straight. Do not sag.
Right.
Make sure your back is straight, your shoulders are upright. Place both hands towards your knee and begin to master your breath. Begin to tuck in your core. Your core is in between your stomach and your pelvic area. Tuck it in and begin to breathe in, full breaths, and out.
So let's take this slowly. You are breathing in and holding the breath for 4 seconds before exhaling. Is that correct?
No, you don't hold the breath because a full breath is between 4 to 5 seconds. So usually as an adult, you begin to only breathe from your chest.
Yes.
As if you notice children, they breathe from their stomachs.
Oh, I see.
So you need to learn to breathe from your core. So if you take the core breath from here, by the time it comes up, it is almost 3 seconds. By the time you take it down fully and let it sink in, it's about almost 6 seconds already.
Wow.
So if you start that one, you already have 6 seconds of breath there. So when you've done that, you can do 5 to 10 breaths to try and just relax for your day. And then begin to get on all fours. Now, the idea of this part is that you need to bone stack, having your shoulders in the same place with your wrists. Do not put it forward or behind you.
Okay.
The same thing with your hip, right on your knee. And then relax your toes. And then what you want to do there is pick up your shoulders as you look forward. Breathe in right there and slowly take it in. So
let's make sure we're getting this all on camera. Okay, so can you repeat that movement for us again? Because I think we might have missed it.
Yes. So when you come in from seated, place both hands on the mat. Automatically make sure that your shoulders are the same level with your wrists and your hips the same level with your knees.
Right.
It's called bone stacking. And the idea is that you have all fours stuck in. Lock in your elbows. Okay. Make sure it's powerful.
So we can see your elbows are actually in a kind of what looks like an awkward position. So you've got the inside of your elbows facing outwards. Wow.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you push it forward, right? Make sure it's powerful. Look up and ensure you hold your shoulders up. Okay. When you do that, now you can breathe in right there, tucking in your core, and then slowly release your elbow. Come out into hunched pose as you hunch your back. Looking inwards towards your knee, make sure you're breathing, and come right back and create a back bend. Now, the back bend is to really work on your lower core because as working class people, especially in our generation, we store our stress in our lower back.
Right, and so what does this do
more
for your mind?
So when you're doing this set of poses naturally alleviates stress. It helps you to actually be calm.
Right.
A lot of times you wake up with anxiety knowing what you have to do today.
Yeah.
So it pretty much creates that mood of, okay, I'm going to be calm right now to focus. And thirdly, it helps to balance the energy in your body. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you wake up and you feel your head feels very funny, but your legs are great. Your body feels queasy, your hands feel queasy. What you're doing is, with the power you're putting in your body, you're building energy into every part of your body.
This is what they call the chi, right?
Exactly.
Aha!
So you're really working within your body to balance it out evenly. So as you're working on your shoulders, you're working on your neck, you're bringing your head down, you're breathing, you're working on your knees, your legs. Every part of your body is being balanced. And in as much as you're taking so much energy to do that and you're losing calories, you're at the same time not kicking out the energy like if you were jumping up and down before. So that's what the set of poses are. So these are poses like early in the morning you can do. You can just do that. Maybe you could have 3 sets.
I would join you, but I'm in the wrong attire.
Exactly. So you want to make sure you have comfortable clothes. I mean, your pajamas is okay.
Right. So you can literally just do this. You can slide out of bed and just get down onto your yoga mat on the floor and
Especially
just go through
days
these
I
set of
feel
poses.
so lazy, I make sure my yoga mat is beside my bed. So naturally, when I sit, it just makes me, I just fall down on it and I begin to work out.
Okay, so let me let you get through one whole set of poses that we can do upon waking up out of bed, just so that our viewers can see the transformation or the transgression and how you complete it. And then we'll talk through the next set of poses. How about that?
Great, great. Okay, so I will guide you. You can actually record this segment. Make sure you have comfortable clothes. You don't even need a mat. You can actually do it on the floor, in the office or in the house or anything. So as you breathe, make sure you have your chest open out to the sky, and you just pretty much breathe in. Then begin to come towards your mat. Ensure you bone stack as you tuck it in and out. Be genuine to yourself. It's your personal practice. This is the opportunity for you to be true to yourself. Slowly begin to tuck in your toes. Tuck in your toes.
So let's make sure that we can see what's going on here. She's tucked in her toes.
Tuck in your toe right there.
And why'd you do that?
Because that is also a way to release the stress in your feet.
I see.
It's actually a place that controls, because you use your feet to walk a lot, really engaging all that muscle right there keeps it really energized for the day.
Okay.
So you may want to just do that little workout there. And then when you tuck it in, slowly raise yourself off the mat with your knees and begin to come up, tucking in your tailbone and come right down. Looking down towards the mat, place your head in between your shoulders as you look forward in between your feet. Ensure that you have your tailbone in as you dip in the bend in your shoulders. Begin to breathe. If you feel your feet is quite locked, just begin to pedal it like a bicycle. Remember always to breathe right into these poses. And slowly bring
and
it right
it's
there.
a common complaint, isn't it, that you sort of forget to breathe because you hold these poses and then you hold your breath?
You keep breathing. Just keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing constantly. Don't hold any breath, because keeping breathing is what opens up your body.
Right.
So come right out into a plank. Ensure you're holding your plank up and not sagging. So you hold your plank and slowly release your toes behind you and come right down into some sort of upward dog.
Right.
Now, upward dog also works on your lower back, but at the same time builds strength in your shoulders and helps you to strengthen your legs. At this point, you should be totally feeling the workout and start sweating.
Yeah, I was about to make a comment about the fact that you really look like you're feeling the burn.
So you can relax your shoulders on the mat and relax. Now, this is actually a pose for depression. If you feel in your day, you're beginning to have bouts of depression, like you're feeling unaware, stressed out, breathing too fast, come right down on the floor. Place your hands actually out before you. Place your head on the floor, or place the hand.
Is this the one that they call child's pose?
That is child's pose.
Ah, so you regress into childhood, which effectively makes you feel protected again.
Exactly.
I see.
This naturally, what it does, it balances your breath. It takes your breath, the blood circulation, everything back to your head and right back. So it's like crouching it right there.
I'm going to need to do one of these poses right after this show.
And just breathing
Rebalance my energies.
Exactly. So once you come out there, I'm mostly focusing on poses you can do quite easily at home, in the office. You can place your hand together, clasp it right behind you, behind your back. Make a straight pose with it as you push it right down and look up. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to create some sort of back bend with your back. Breathe, release it, and place your hands on your knees and hunch again. And you can do that
So
again.
we seem to be missing the fact that you're bending your back during all of these poses. So just take us through that pose one more time so that we can make sure that we've got everything for our viewers.
So when you come right back here, sitting down, relaxing your toes, as you sit on it, come clasp your hand together, okay, right there. Pull it down as you create a straight shoulder.
So what are you doing with your shoulders now?
So my shoulders are straight. They're falling right out and facing upward, right? And then naturally, once you start placing your head behind you, your back starts bending. It starts creating a hollow behind you. And then you can release it, place that hand back forward before your knee, and then you push out your back, looking towards your stomach.
I see.
And this is very, very simple to do. Okay. You can
So we've gotten through the moves that we can do in the morning, and we've gotten through the moves that you can do under your desk in the office while your boss is harassing you, regressing to child's pose. So what can one do at the end of the day to sort of bring it all together?
Well, at the end of the day, you may want to try these poses. You can start by standing up. Normally, you don't need to stand on your mat. You could just be back from work. You just kick out your shoes, or you're still in the office. Place your leg up. Make sure your body is straight. Remember, always have a strong back and a straight back. Do not hunch. Open up your body, okay? You're supposed to be a person who is confident and who is strong. Begin to push energy and strength from the balls of your feet up to your body. As you look up, open that hand, straight, strong arms. If you kick off over my arm, it's very hard to manipulate. So hold it right there, looking up. Please bring that hand up, like you're trying to create a clasp behind it. Bring it in center. Center here, it's a namaste pose, but it's mostly a pose of balance. From here, you can tilt here, and you can tilt here, and you know you have equal balance. This is pushing against it, and that is pushing against, okay? So you can take it right up again as you come down. Now, if you can only touch here or here, that's fine.
Right.
Whatever you can do, just have it there as you have a straight back looking forward.
And then it's important to mention that you're not supposed to overexert yourself in yoga.
No,
if it feels strange,
you must be
stop
comfortable.
Yes.
You must be comfortable, because when you get comfortable and you breathe, your body opens up to its limits.
Of course.
So every practice is you reaching your limits, and every day, you're passing it gently.
Amazing.
It's not for you to be there. It's a journey. It's a lifestyle.
It's about the journey, not the destination.
Exactly. So place your hand forward. Now, this pose is pretty much to release anxiety.
Oh.
Because when you have your head down and your arms right down in front of it, what you do is you're trying to release all the toxins right out. So it flows out to your fingertips and flows right out to your head. Let it dangle right there. Just dangle yourself momentarily. Cross your arm in front, and what it does, it binds your head even more closer towards your legs. Breathe. Once you have
And so this is our anti-anxiety yoga pose.
These are poses that after the day you can just disconnect from everything. So when you have it right there, come right up. You have a chair pose. Tilt your leg a little bit in, straighten that back, and place your hand up. Now, where you have your hand placed up, it's like a tip. Look up in between.
Right.
As you look right up. What this does, it really engages your back and your abs. So you're even getting ab work right there.
Oh, should have mentioned that from the jump. I need ab work.
So
we are
right
unfortunately going to have to wrap up. So walk us through our last pose.
And then you want to sit on the mat and get into Savasana. This is also a pose naturally that helps you decompose. A lot of people misunderstand this pose because it's very simple. You can slip off. But the idea about it is not to sleep off. It's actually to do the workout.
Right.
So in this pose, what you're doing is getting rid of every busy thought.
Okay.
If you have a nice playlist, like what we just played now, or a piano or something, or you have a singing bowl, you want it to be played beside you, and begin to walk from your feet up to your head. How? Calm your body, ensure the back of your neck is on the same level of the mat. from your head to your eyes, to your nose, to your mouth. Begin to actually, within your body, feel these parts of your body. To your fingers, to your stomach, your legs.
I know yoga isn't about rushing, but I am going to have to rush you.
So yeah, that is pretty much just a little tiny part of what yoga is about.
Amazing. And for those of our viewers who feel like they haven't gotten enough of your yoga tutorials, because you are a trained licensed yogini, can you let them know how they can get in touch with you via social media?
You can go to my Instagram page at Yoga Marleya, which is Marley plus an A at the back. Or you can go to my website, www.topehassan.com, and you see all my classes there. And you can call me, book a class, and we'll definitely see you on the mat.
Fantastic. So we also have your social media handles for your other companies. It's Soko Africa, and Official Topaz. That was it. Fantastic. Thank you so much for showing us those wonderful yoga tutorials, Tope. I will see you later on in the show. It's time now for a short break on the morning show, but when we return, it's time for our take. Stay with us.